My name is Mohammed, and I'm an illustrator and community organizer. I've been wearing Warby since 2011, and I currently wear the York frame. I remember the first time I needed glasses. I was in the 5th grade, and we had some sort of spelling test, and so I wrote down what I thought I saw on the board. The next day I had a meeting with the teacher and my parents, and I was just like, whoa, like what's going on? And basically I'd spelled all these like random words that don't exist. It's just kind of funny because I wonder what I thought I was looking at or seeing. I have so many pairs of glasses at this point. I feel like a different person with each one that I wear. So depending on the day, the occasion, the weather. So I have like a super bold pair that I like to wear with like a slick down bun when I'm feeling super serious. Every day is like a different occasion. I've been drawing my whole entire life. My memories of like high school are not paying attention in classes and just sketching in like the side of my notebooks and getting in lots of trouble for it. I've always worked digitally, only in the sense that my parents were never buying me paint and canvas. I grew up in Queens, New York, born in Brooklyn. My family immigrated here from India in 1990, and my family are Muslim Indians. Growing up in New York is super helpful because my work is really interested in diversity. Everywhere I look, it's important to show that a lot of different people are sharing space together. I want to depict a picture of what the real world actually looks like. And I love to draw people, mostly queer and trans people of color. Lots of imagery of folks touching, sitting together, in bed together on their phones. All these like very intimate and sweet moments that are part of our everyday lives, I love to portray. As soon as I started to identify as a queer Muslim very publicly, my DMs like blew up. And one of my friends, who's a good friend now, he DM'd me when he was about to head into college in Texas and was like, I want to put your art all over my dorm room, no matter what. He's like, I don't care who my roommates are, whatever. And we're friends now, and he's like super out and makes his own artwork now. And it's so nice to kind of like hear that story from an 18-year-old, because I didn't have that at 18. And so to kind of feel life go full circle like that feels really powerful. So Poppy Juice is my baby. We're a 6-year-old queer art collective. Our mission is to celebrate and affirm the lives of queer and trans people of color. We're most known for our nightlife residencies, late night dance parties. The DJs are always full lineups of talent of color. I do all of our visuals, so that starts from the posters all the way to Instagram, social media, all of our promo. And then the night of, I'm doing projections. What I also love is not only do we do nightlife, but also all sorts of daytime activations. We've done block parties, we've done rooftop, like sunset events. I really love the idea that queer folks don't only exist in nightlife, like we exist every other hour of the day. Currently, 6 of our Poppy Juice posters and one of my personal pieces are on display at the Brooklyn Museum, part of a huge group show honoring artists 50 years after Stonewall. It's still very surreal that that's up there right now. Just to be considered a contemporary artist working in the direct context of this community, super exciting and very validating and still super surreal. My dream for my artwork is that young folks who maybe aren't out yet or aren't really sure where they are on the spectrum, I hope that they see it and are just kind of like, oh, I get that. Or that gets me. The idea of like someone, especially a young person, kind of seeing my work on a billboard or a poster and no one stopping them from seeing that in public is really exciting to think of, like them identifying with that or that unlocking something in them that they didn't know they had.